It's your girl ShaynaMonét, but you can call me Shay, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be talking about my lock journey. Y'all, I done started something. So if you would like to know more about why I started my locks, what made me want to start, the whole who, what, when, where, and why, make sure you go ahead and keep on watching this video. Alright, so I have my phone here and I just have a ton of things, not even a ton, it's not even a lot, just to kind of explain where my lock journey started at, how it came about, when I started to even decide. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into what I have down. So the first question I have is, why did I start my lock journey? So I've been learning since, actually for years, probably like the last, I would say the last 3 years, but heavily on the last year. I've been wanting to start my lock journey, but because my hair was finally starting to grow, I mean, not finally, it just, my hair started to get past the point that I always kind of cut my hair off at. So in the last 5 years, I would say I definitely did a whole totally big chop, probably twice, and then it never really grew back to my high school length. Now if you want a full detailed video on my hair before my lock journey, make sure you comment that down below, because I will show you all with pictures where I started in the last 5 years, me cutting it off twice, me being natural, me getting a relaxer, me cutting the relaxer off, and then starting all over. Like, I've really, in the last 5 years alone, have been through almost every stage. Wigs, relaxed, straight, natural, every stage of hair that you can possibly think of, but locks. I did do faux locks though, but almost every single stage there has been of hair I've been through. I decided like I wanted something different in this last year. It was just starting to get to that point that it was either I'm gonna cut my hair off or I'm gonna continue to let it grow. I said I was gonna continue to let it grow for 2 years, enjoy my silk press for at least 2 or 3 more seasons, and then lock my hair. And then the mindset I was in before, it was like the longer your hair is when you lock it, it's gonna look longer instead of having to go through that awkward stage. I'm gonna show you all in this video how my hair looked, or actually I could kind of show you all length. I'm gonna tell you now, you're going to get shrinkage because your hair is pretty much in like a natural state, unless maybe you're relaxed first. I'm really not sure about relaxed hair. Yeah, we're just gonna talk about what I know. So clearly, no matter how long I waited, especially with twists, we all know with twists, your hair is definitely going to shrink. So I don't know why I had this mindset of if my hair was longer it wouldn't shrink that much. Maybe if it was dry, but then you still have to wash it, and your hair, my natural hair is curly. So I feel like, honestly, between all the research I've done as far as YouTube and searching about starting their locks, most people, and when I say most, maybe like 99% of people have shrinkage at the beginning. It's kind of like inevitable, you're gonna have it. And this year I decided to get a silk press, and when I went to go get my silk press, I had to cut off probably about 3 inches of my hair. Am I over exaggerating? No, I don't think I am. Got my silk press, it lasted a couple weeks, but then I noticed I'm tired of natural hair. Like, I want to wear my silk press and stuff, and I want to be looking all cute. And when I say natural hair, I mean natural straight hair, because once I live in Texas, so the weather can be cold one day, hot another day. My hair would start frizzing up like the next day. The great thing is I would just wrap it until I had to leave, but one day it fogged up and it got poofy, and I was just over it, honestly. And then they say don't put too much heat on your hair. All these rules that you have to go by when your hair is natural and straight. I was kind of getting over it, and I was just like, I think I'm ready to lock my hair anyway. So when I went back, she does not believe in silk press. It's like, okay, you get a silk press and then maybe get like a 2-strand twist, which hence to how this kind of started, 2-strand twist or protective style. That way, you know, your hair can grow. Your hair, you want to do as minimum as possible to your hair as far as what people are saying nowadays. I'm sitting in a chair I wish I would have recorded because I was literally thinking about all of this. So she was starting to twist my hair and I started to be like, hey, this would look kind of cute if it was locks. Like when she started really getting into retwisting, and I was just like, I like this, I love it, okay? So I started thinking, okay, so I'm getting these 2-strand twists. I know that that is a method to getting locks, so maybe I should just continuously like keep the twist and keep it like that, especially if I like the way she does it. And then originally when I talked to a beautician before her, had a consultation with a different beautician, we actually had talked about getting my hair healthy because my hair was colored, it was a different red. We had actually talked about starting my loc journey back then, and I told her that I wanted to slowly ease into it, and she said, okay, that's fine, you could start with the 2-strand twist method. And that's kind of like what was going through my mind when I started to get these 2-strand twists. This is week 1. This is after week 1 of starting my locks with a 2-strand twist. Okay, so that's pretty much how it all came about. Now let me go ahead and get into the rest of these bullet points. Well, I've already told you all how I started and why I started. What I expect. Okay, so as far as before, what I expected, I just expected it to be 2-strand twists. I didn't expect much. Like I said, I was previously thinking about going ahead and getting locks, so I already had knew a lot about locks. I have dated with people with locks, so locks aren't nothing new to me. I've done a lot of research. I used to retwist one of my friend's hair, so I had already started doing the research about locks before I even decided that I wanted to get them. And that was probably back in 2018, so I definitely knew a lot about them, but of course I needed to know a little bit more, and then I at least knew the basics about locks and starting your loc journey. So as far as expectations, I didn't have that many expectations. I just knew when I started, I'm starting, and we just gonna thug it out from there. As far as the next couple of months, I don't know what my expectations are. Actually I don't have that many expectations because I feel like expectations can lead to disappointment, and if I don't have expectations and I just let my hair flourish, then I could just go, you know, take it then one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. If you want a video on my hair journey in the last, I would say 5 years, we could kind of briefly go through high school when I became natural. That's when I first started to take control of my hair in middle and high school. Comment down below and I would definitely do a video for that. Okay, as far as products, I'm still learning about what products I should use. If you do have advice about what products you should use when you are starting your locks, when you have locks, I've noticed a lot of people saying that the biggest thing for them was to keep moisture in their hair, because of course when your hair starts to dry out, it starts to thin, things like that. So I am still looking for the products to use on my hair right now. When she started my locks, my hair was wet, so it was wet, and she started it with, I believe, gel and oil. But as far as products right now, I am still doing my research on what products to use. I have been seeing a lot of people use like water, a lot of water, like water and oil type of base sprays, I guess. Like water, oil, base sprays. I think I said that right. So they just like spray their hair with it, but I don't know how often I'm supposed to be. And then as far as oil, because my scalp has been a little dry, I do oil my scalp as much as needed, but my hair alone, it actually has been doing pretty good, and it's been staying pretty luscious looking and hydrated. So yeah, I do want to do a close-up. I would have took more detailed pictures when I first got the 2-strand twist, but I didn't. So I have one picture I will show right now, and then I have another picture of when I kind of like styled it up and looked cute. It looks really cute. I love it. Okay, updates, I will do an update every month. So because I got it on the, let me look, on the 11th. Yes, I got it on the 11th, so every month on the 11th I will be doing a update video, so you should expect another update on Friday the 11th. February Friday the 11th. Okay, so that's everything that I have on my list as far as to talk about my starter locks. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. I answer all questions and comments down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video if this was useful for you. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in another video or get more into detail about, comment it down below and I definitely will do it for you as soon as possible. I hope you all enjoyed this video and I'll see you all in the next one.